welcome to Oggy's Vloggy. Well, today I'm going to talk about sharks, one of my favourite subjects, especially the great white shark here in the UK. Well, we've got lots of different sharks. We've got makos and porbeagles, which are part of the great white family. We've got freshers, got blue sharks. We've also got the basking shark, which is the second largest fish in the world, which grows up to 35 feet in length. We've also got the odd hammerhead that has been showing up. Well, we all know in the summer, the press, they always say that there's been a great white sighting down in Devon and Cornwall. It's always Devon and Cornwall. A lot of these are basking sharks. People's just seen the fin and thought, great white shark because of jaws. Well, great whites have been spotted, but it's not been confirmed. There was 2 sightings in Hayling Island near at Portsmouth, 2 years on the trot. And there's also been one in Ullapool, where it was a marine biologist on the boat who actually says that was definitely a great white shark. And there's also been one on the east coast of Scotland where a fisherman got a picture, but it was dark, so you can't really make it out. But there's also reports from the early 1900s, Luce Bay in Scotland, southwest Scotland near Stranraer, where the River Luce comes into Luce Bay. They used to have salmon nets, and in them salmon nets there was 2 great whites caught. Also around the same area there was a report in the Herald, which is the Scottish Guardian if you want to put it that way, that a great white had been tracked into Solway Firth, also up the North Channel into the Clyde estuary and then back across the water again. Now this year, they've been saying it for a couple of years now, but Research, who study great whites on the east coast of America and track them, are coming over. They've been saying it for years, but this time they're coming over. They're going to start in the Med, and they're hopefully going to tag and track great whites in the Med, and they're hoping that they're actually going to come up to Britain. Then when they leave the Med, they're coming up to Scotland. They were going to do the south coast of England, Wales and then Scotland, but now they're just going straight to Scotland, no messing. But they've been promising and promising, but they are doing it this time. There's a guy in the Isle of Man, Islander Outdoors, who I follow on YouTube, and he's got them to come over, so he's going to go with them, and he's also looking out on his boat and doing a bit of bit of fishing and things like that, and rubber-dubby bag to try and get a great white to come out. But he's had no luck yet, but you never know, do you? You never know. Oh, so like I say, if we've had hammerheads, we're going to get great whites. There's plenty of food for them. There's seals. We've got the tuna coming back in. We've also got the salmon nets in Scotland. They must hang around them. They've got to do. Also, the great whites are actually going as far north as Canada on the east coast of America, and it is absolutely freezing up there. Yeah, fair enough, in the winter they do go south a bit, but why not come over here? We've got the Gulf Stream, which makes the waters on the west coast of Scotland quite warm, a lot warmer than it is on the east coast of England. And again, there's plenty of food up there. Seals everywhere. Oh, just you wait till June, July when the holiday season starts. The sun. Oh, great white shark spotted off Cornwall. You're looking in the wrong place, I think. They've got to be up Scotland, definitely. Plenty more food. But you never know, do you? Keep your eyes open, but don't be afraid. If you do, you're confirmed that they are here, because you've got more chance of being struck by lightning 3 times in the same place. It's very rare people get attacked. It's mainly surfers because they look like a seal. But when a great white looks up, all it sees is a surfboard and a black wetsuit and thinks, seal, so bang. It's the tiger sharks and the bull sharks you've got to watch out for. But there's more dangerous things in our waters. The worst thing that we have in our waters is the weaver fish, John Sharp's favourite. They sit in the sand where you're bathing. You just be paddling in the sea and you could stand on one of these, and it's like a bee sting, but it's like a barb that sticks in your foot, which is absolutely awful, and it stings forever. It's worse than a jellyfish sting. So let's get back onto the sharks then. I think that they're out there already, probably all year round. They might move south a bit into the warmer waters in the winter, but come May, June, you know, all the summer species of the fish come up anyway. So it's like now on the Fylde coast here, the bass are showing, the smooth hounds are showing, which are very early. They don't usually come till May, June. And there's other shark species that's coming up as well. You know, so the taups here. And again, with a taupe, you'd be surprised that what is off the Fylde coast with them, you're talking 50-pound sharks that people don't see, but it's very rare that you bump into one of them, unless you jump in where it's deeper. So keep your eyes out, folks. I'll let you know if I hear anything else on the grapevine. And when our search come over, I'll do another video and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, please like, please subscribe. Bye. Hello folks, welcome to Oggy's Vloggy. This time it's Great White Sharks in the UK, part 2, with an announcement, a big announcement. Right folks, or reet folks as I say, since our last video I've had a few messages off people saying, oh, there's no great white sharks in the UK, it's too cold and all this lot. And I've got a bit of data for you now. Cape Town, South Africa, sharks all year round, great white sharks. Average temperature in winter is 15.2 degrees. In January, which is their summer, is 18.9. Cornwall, January 10.9, summer 16.9. Not much difference. Definitely not. Tasmania, their winter 12.7 degrees. January 16.2. West Scotland, January 8.2. August 13.6. Again, not much difference at all. Cornwall is actually around the same as Tasmania, and Tasmania is all year round great white sharks. San Francisco, now we all know there's sharks in San Francisco. Don't know if anybody's seen anything about the seal at Alcatraz. There was a tourist boat went to Alcatraz and they're all like, oh look, there's a seal in the water, and then bang, great white shark at it. They're there all the time, all year round. So in January there, which is winter as our winter, 11.8. In the summer, it's 13.4, where in Scotland it's 13.6 and Cornwall 16.9. So those of you who have been telling me it's too cold, rubbish, absolute rubbish. Perfect temperatures, definitely. Right, now for the big announcement. On my last video I told you about our search coming to the UK and Spain and France. Well, they've actually given the dates out now. So here we are in Spain and France. They're going in the Med and into the Bay of Biscay. It's July the 29th to August the 27th. And then they're going to sail up to Ireland. Not said whether it's the west coast, east coast, south coast, north coast, but from September the 2nd to the 23rd, they are in Ireland. And they're not going to come all this way. You know, you're talking 4,000 or 5,000 miles if they weren't going to get anything, because this vessel takes £25,000 a day to run. So they do think that they're going to find something. We hope they're going to find something. And then they'll track these sharks and hopefully they'll track them into the UK waters. And then you'll all be, I'm not going in the water, I'm not going in the water. There's sharks in the water. There's always sharks in the water. You just don't know they're there. There's always sharks. The worst thing, like I said, were weaver fish. They're the ones that's going to do you any harm, if anything. So, excitement, folks. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ciao for now. Hey!